Opinion: Best NVIDIA Control Panel Settings. There is no definitive answer to what are the best NVIDIA Control Panel settings, as different settings may have different effects depending on your system, games, and preferences. However, some general guidelines can help you optimize your NVIDIA Control Panel settings for gaming and overall performance. Here are some of the most important settings to consider. 3D Settings. This is the main section where you can adjust various aspects of your graphics card's behavior and performance. You can either use the global settings that apply to all applications, or create custom profiles for specific games or programs. To access the 3D settings, click on Adjust Image Settings with Preview or Manage 3D Settings on the left panel. Image Sharpening. This setting enhances the sharpness and clarity of the image by applying a filter that reduces blurring and aliasing. However, it can also introduce some artifacts and noise, and reduce the performance. You can turn it off for maximum FPS, or adjust the sharpen and ignore film grain sliders to your liking. Anisotropic Filtering. This setting improves the quality and detail of textures that are viewed at an angle, such as the ground or walls. However, it can also reduce the performance and cause some texture flickering. You can turn it off for maximum FPS, or set it to a lower value, such as 4x or 8x. Antialiasing. This setting reduces the jagged edges and pixelation of the image by smoothing them out. However, it can also reduce the performance and cause some blurring. There are several types of anti-aliasing, such as FXAA, MSAA, and MFAA. You can turn them off for maximum FPS, or use the application-controlled option to let the game decide the best setting. Power Management Mode. This setting determines how the graphics card uses its power and adjusts its clock speed. You can set it to prefer maximum performance to ensure that the graphics card runs at its full potential and delivers the best performance. However, this can also increase the power consumption and heat generation. Alternatively, you can set it to optimal power or adaptive to let the graphics card adjust its power and performance according to the demand. Vertical Sync. This setting synchronizes the frame rate of the graphics card with the refresh rate of the monitor, to prevent screen tearing and stuttering. However, it can also reduce the performance and introduce some input lag. You can turn it off for maximum FPS, or use the fast option to bypass the monitor's refresh rate and render as fast as possible. These are some of the best NVIDIA Control Panel settings that you can tweak to improve your gaming and overall performance. However, you may need to experiment with different settings and combinations to find the optimal balance between quality and performance for your system and preferences.